Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to an episode of the Sunderland Till I Die save that I'm running on this channel. A few quick updates before we jump into some games. I have taken a step back. I think I had 2 days off recording, and I'll get into the schedule and the competitions and show you how we've done. My game plan with scouting players to start with was I would just wait for someone to pop up on the screen and sign them if they were good players. I'd wait for that. I've now funded an extremely large sum of money. When I say extremely, I've funded £1 million into our scouting budget, so that we have the best scouts. We need to have the best scouting packages in the world, so we can bring in youth players. And I've kind of changed up my my technique for signing players, and I'll show you what I mean by that is. So I now go on to World, and I'll choose a nation, and I'll leave it at that. Then I go to transfers, and then to youth intake, and I will go back to the month they had a youth intake, which for this country is now, I think I might have already, okay, I haven't apparently. So I'll quickly scout Denmark. So any player that's come through Danish scouting systems, I will scout them. If they come back as a decent ish report, I'll offer them a trial and try and take them at a young age. So try and sign them at a young age. So I'll just show you a few examples. So Josh Tymon, I've inquired about. He plays for Stoke. This is the main one that I've found, is Benjamin Huber. Looks pretty decent, to be fair to him. 17 years old. I'm kind of resigned to the fact that at some point we're going to lose Balliumba. He's been wanted now, and he's wanted by some big teams. Bournemouth, Everton, Southampton, Watford are all, decent Prem teams. And I think the likeliness of him actually staying, based on this, is very low. He wants to join Southampton. If Southampton offer a decent price for him, I will let him go. So I'm kind of building for that eventuality. And I think Benjamin Huber, decent player, Austrian, 17. He's got time to grow. He's got an under-21 cap at 17. Three-star guarantee. I think he'll probably end up being a 4-star player for us. Can play a number of roles. And is just a decent all-round player. 17 years old. He's got 2 years younger than Balliumba, and he's pretty similar sort of player, to be honest. I did the comparison already. Very, very similar sort of player. Same technical, same attacking, better vision, same sort of speed, and then roughly the same everything. So that's just like a quick let you know that I'm changing how I'm doing transfers. I'm not going to keep just going with who they recommend now. It's going to be manually scouting players basically, and then inviting them for trials. So that's done. Admin's done. Let's get into the form. When we left you, we had just beaten Oxford 3-2. So this result, Villa, looks worse than it is. Yes, we were at home. Yes, we lost 4-0. For any of you that have watched the save, or for any of you that pay attention when I click on, you pay attention to the teams, none of these players, bar these three, Kevin Stewart, Will Grigg and Rhian Brewster, have started a single league game this season before this point. Actually, maybe John McLaughlin has. He had, okay. So essentially we went to this game and I completely rotated, and I just gave every single player an opportunity to play that hadn't played already. For example, you're seeing George Tanner, the new right back, in there. You're seeing Jafet Seri-Larson in there. You're seeing Denver Hume, who hasn't played for us this season. You're seeing Richard Gregory, the youth player, who has played a bit. You're seeing Sergio Lozano, the Spanish guy we signed from Villarreal on a free transfer. You're seeing Calvin Miller, who hadn't played a single game for us, Ben Brenton, who very rarely featured. So, yeah, that was more of just a rotation. It was, as well, Scowen getting sent off within 26 minutes didn't help. But it is what it is. We lost that game. I think at 2-0 I just went for it. And then it just didn't go very well, obviously, because we were down. Then we played Doncaster. We managed to beat them 2-0. Balliumba and Ryan Brewster getting the goals. Pretty even game, but just managed to get the better of them. We then played Bristol. Yeah, we were much better than Bristol. It's all coming back to me now. And Pellegrini just decided he was going to win the game by himself because that's what he did. They defended really, really well. They just would not allow us to get a decent chance off. We then played Wigan and snatched a 1-0 win. I say snatched, we dominated them and deserved it, but, we snatched a 1-0 win. So 2 wins on the a win, a loss, and then a win. We then played Nottingham Forest. This game was a weird one, because they're in a really good position. They're 4th in the league. They're playing really well. And to get a draw, I was pretty pleased with. But the fact that the stats were just so one-sided, we definitely could have got away with winning that, which was frustrating. And this is the game I've just played, so Stoke. And this was a bit of a heartbreak, to be honest. Performed so well for the first half. We were so good in the first half. I think they'd had 3 shots. And then in the second half, we came out and defensively we just crumbled. You can see there that the only people that had a good game was... We were winning 3-1. And the only people that had a good game was Kevin Stewart and Chong. So the fact that we drew 3-3 felt like a loss. 2 late goals, 80th and 84th. The quality in their side, you're kind of expecting Stoke to be better than what they are in the league. They've definitely got quality. So we just sort of, we took that one with a pinch of salt. So today, we have West Brom and Reading, both home games. West Brom still in 18th, still struggling down there, so I anticipate they'll beat us because that's how it usually goes. And Reading, who are flying incredibly high, as second in the league, with some of the teams that are down here. They've done really well to be that high up. A 4-0 loss to Leicester, though, really does show the story. So let's go. Let's get into it. I'm gonna pause the recording just until we get to the next game, and I'll be back to show you the outcome. Hello, guys, and we are back. Got a tiny bit of transfer news. We have confirmed the signing of Benjamin Huber on a deal. It says estimated cost 750k to 1.6. So we lowballed. We said, or I said, I'll give you 500,000, and they said no. We said we'll give you 800,000. They said no. I said we'll give you $1 million. They said 1.3. I said I'll give you 1.2. They said these discussions have not moved on far enough. Therefore, we will not be accepting any more offers. So I then just thought, actually, what's the point in me saying I'll give you 1.3 million up front if he doesn't turn out to be a good player? So I've never done this before. Probably should have learned how to do this before. I've only just. I knew how to do additional fees, but I always just thought it was just too nitty gritty. Just doing, that's not for me. I've changed it. I've changed my ways, boys. I've changed it. So we're now going to start offering per appearance, after league appearances, and after an international appearance. Never done that before. I usually just do the old, we'll give you, X, Y, and Z now, and then I'll give you extra money when, over the next 12 months for 3 years. So, yeah. I've done it on this. I think it's a pretty reasonable signing. So if he makes 10, once he's made 10 league appearances, once he's made 10 league appearances, he'll receive 250k, and per league appearance, they'll receive 50k. So they'll receive 510k from the league appearances plus the 250, which is 750. If he makes 10 league appearances from us, he probably will. Spoiler. And then he'll make 100k if he makes an international appearance. So we want to be paying that because that means he's turned into a decent player. He will be joining us on the 2021, so he'll be joining us in January, which means we can let Baliamba go if we want to. Also, if anyone could give me some advice on why this is a thing, work permit expired. Why does he need a work permit? I don't know. We're in the year 2021. Rules. Match rules. Disciplinary. Okay, here we go. Work permit rules. Work permit rules. Transfers for players without a current work permit. Damn it. That's really annoying. Okay, fine. That's annoying. I didn't realise that work permits were a thing in the Championship. I knew that obviously you couldn't just go out and sign Africans or, or Middle Easterns or Brazilians or anything because they were regarded as foreign. I didn't realise that Europe would be regarded as foreign as well. So if I can get that player to get a work permit, I will sign him because he is incredibly tasty for a 17-year-old. Mad stats for a 17-year-old centre back. So into today's game, we do have West Brom. It's a big one. We'd really like to win this one. So we're going to quick pick, and then we're going to mix a match. Baliamba's back. We will not risk him yet, just because he's still coming back. We're pretty happy there. And that is the team as well. That's the team I'll choose. So yeah, we're going to go into the game. Pretty happy. Let's get it started. So this is all Charlie Austin up front for West Brom. So we're going to go. We're going to pick up the win. I can feel it in my bones. Oh, he's good as well, that Pereira. Hopefully their players have a bad time because I know West Brom have got some crazy good players for this league. Curtis Jones, Mitchell. Beats his man. Tackled. Jones. Oh! What a save from the keeps, I think. Stewart! Oh! I'm pretty sure Jones just did a Rabona. You're joking. You're joking! Not another one? Okay. Did he say he can play through it? We're going to try and see if he can play through it because I don't want to have to bring him off so early. Okay, his fitness is going back up. So I think it did say, I hope it said he should be able to play through it. Up to 11th, boys. Come on. I think we've actually had a really good start to the season, to be honest. To be 11th in the league, if you'd offered me that at the start of the season, what are we, 15 games in? Yeah, 14 games in. If you've offered me that, I'd have taken it. McKay, flat ball. Stewart, back toast. Ooh, Johnston makes an easy save. It was right at him, to be fair. Into the 27th minute we go. Pretty boring game so far. Only a few chances. Gibbs. Grozicki. We will just close down Mateus Pereira because he's good. Sawyer's back to Ferguson. Switched out to Gibbs. Grozicki. Oh, decent save. Mitchell away. Only as far as Furlong. Only as far as Furlow. Pereira away. And Brewster couldn't launch the counter. He's been fairly underwhelming this season, to be fair, Brewster. He's not scored the goals we expected of him. Good ball though, Mitchell. McKay tries this little sneaky one just around the keeps on the near post. Pereira to deliver the ball. Wow, that was a sitter. I don't know how he didn't score that. Hit the bar. Mitchell into McKay. Can he turn? No. Mitchell. Decent ball. Chong! Come on! Tahiti. Tahith. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's just going to be Chong. We're not going to use his first name anymore. Chong scores to make it 1-0 to the mighty Sunderland. The ball is whipped in by Dimitri Mitchell. It's a great header from Chong off the top of the crossbar and into the back of the net to give us the 1-0 advantage. That could be really important. They're rocking now, they're rocked. Chong down for Brewster. Into Curtis Jones. He can score. Oh, he should have scored. Another big chance. The high press. We're just going to, because it comes to the end of the half, some people would say wind down. No, we're going to step it. Oh no, we're about to concede. Question mark. Rosicky. He has 2 men on him. He beats them. Pereira. Baseli. Furlow. Ugh. Sawyers. Press. Harper. The pressure's telling. Oh, that's a great ball. That is a knock and a half. Gibbs. Grzycki. Furlong. Oh. Walton to pass the ball out from the back. Smith. Mitchell. Curtis Jones. McKay. Super Scowen. Stewart. It's like he don't have a lisp. That's a great ball, but he's off. Yeah. Okay. I can take that. 1-0, half time. We've done really well for possession. We've kept the ball well. I'm happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. Last game I said don't get complacent. So let's not, put that pressure on them. We'll just say you perform well. Okay. Schmidt. That's me, Tommy Smith. Why is he always taking my throw-ins? Stop taking throws, man. We don't want you to take throw-ins. Confirm changes. Remind me to fix that in between games, guys. 09. Oh, he's lost the ball. Vasily V. Austin, he can finish. No, he can't. No, I was lying. He can't finish. What about Oliver Burke? They brought on. Good player. What meant to be anyway. Come from the Portuguese league. Chong. Delicious ball in. Headed away. Yoshida. Tackled, of course, by Kieran Gibbs. Why not? Vasilevi. Oh, what a challenge. And he's played through Brewster, who's onside. Can he beat his man? No. Can Chong beat his man? He can. Sticks up to the back toast. And Furlow's there. To bring it calmly out from the back. Sawyers. The press. Brewster. He's in. And he scores. Get in there. The press makes them crumble. They couldn't play out from the back. The press is too much for them. If you ever want to see a goal that just epitomises the counter press, this is it. We've lost the ball. We've pressed the ball high. 2 men go to press him. He panics. He passes the ball away. 1 touch. Brewster, bang. Pops it. Bottom right. Great finish from Brewster. 3rd goal of the season. Chong gets himself a goal and an assist. And we are delighted with that. Johnston. Burke. Comes inside. Good ball out for Gibbs. Decent ball in the box. Austin down for Burke. He can hit him. Oh, decent save from Bolton. Let's just go. We've done the press now. The press has worked once. It doesn't need to work again. Vasilev. But I've said that guy's name different every single time I've said it. Chong. Lifts one into Jones. Oh, just beat into it. I'm going to stick with Vasilev now. Austin. Mitchell sweeps up, tidy, works on. He's been a great signing from United. I'm not going to lie. He has been excellent this season. McKay. Decent ball through. Lifted over the top for Brewster. Left foot. Aims to the bottom corner. Can't quite beat the keeps. But it goes out for a corner ball. McKay. Whips one. Yoshida's probably going to lose it. He likes to do that from these. Oh. Yeah. I mean, he got the throw. I can't say anything bad about that. 09. Chong. Can he get his ball in? Maybe not. Maybe take the shot himself. McKay. I'm not sure what he's aiming for. Yoshida will tidy that one up. And play it safely back to Walton. Smith. Tidy ball into Brewster. Beats his man. Back to 09. Just keeping the ball. Just keep it ticking. Brewster. Jones. He bursts through. He takes a shot and it's a great save from Johnston. What should I change? It looks like they're trying to defend wider. I'm just bearing in mind how last game went down, and I really don't fancy losing a 2-goal lead again. So, bearing that in mind, I'm just gonna, Blackett can come on because he can play more of a defensive role. I mean, Miller could. No, we're not going to play him for the sake of playing him. We will bring on Grigg. Big Grigg. See if he can conjure up a performance for us. Jonathan Lecco, he is a serious football player. Smith tries to clip one for Grigg. Livermore. He played for Tottenham, didn't he? Harper. Big lad Harper. Driving with the ball. Gibbs. Chong tackles him, kind of. Gets his ball at the second attempt. Headed away. Stewart's going to meet Harper. Livermore. He can hit him. Tackled by Lozano, kind of. Pereira. Fellow. Back toast. Burke. Keeper makes the save. The silly save. Which is going to drop to cautious now. Hold shape. Slow down. Lower that tempo, boys. Lower that tempo. As we roll into the 77th minute, right? This is taking so long, this game. I'm just going to put it on key for the next match as well, because we're taking so long to get through games. Pereira. Headed away. Burke. Harper. Shoots. Livermore. Ajay. Yeah. Peters out. Pereira. This is a key highlight now. Pereira. Yoshida, Burke, Vasilev. I don't know who he is just aiming for. Furlow. Pereira. Into the midfield, takes a shot, and it's not a great effort. Another counter. Don't get sent off. Gibbs. Mateus Pereira takes a wild shot. Just okay. Just okay. Smith. Oh, he's played in Greg with a long ball. It's blocked by the centre half. And they'll play out. We don't mind that. If they want to play out, look at them taking their time. Don't worry. Big ball up to Burke. Down for Harper. Livermore now. Great ball from Mateus Pereira. Can we get out to it? Blackett goes. He gets beat. Comfortable save for Walton. They're just padding the stats. They're just padding the stats. Sergio Lozano will pick up a booking. We don't mind that. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. Well done. Chong, beat your man. Fine. Keep the ball. It's the boring I like. I'm expecting my keeper or my centre half to give it away to their striker and just let him through on goal. Oh my god, we played our way out of that. Oh, okay, no we didn't. Harper takes a shot and it's a wild effort. That should be that. They shouldn't be able to get back into the game now. They might get a consolation. Vasilev. Not a great ball in. And we will take our time to distribute this one out. Look as he's going upfield. Pumps one for Chong. Greg. He's got Chong. Oh, he had Chong on the overlap then. Stewart. 09. Keep it. Well done. And that, lads, should be that. Have we got time for one more? Back for Stewart. Back for 09. Fine. Corner ball. And, okay, fair play, ref. I'd have just called it there. There we go. 2-0 against West Brom. Really delighted with that. That's a really good win. I know that they're not performing very well this season, but a win against West Brom at any point in the year is a good one. So we will certainly take it. It does, I'm not too bothered about league position at the moment, because 14 games in you can't judge where you're going to finish. But playoff push? Question mark? Playoff push? Maybe we've got a playoff push in us. I don't think we're going to be involved in the relegation battle. I think we'll probably end up around this sort of area, like lower mid-table. Yeah, lower mid-table area. I don't see us being relegated or even being within sort of 2 or 3 points. I think we'll be safe. Performance in the league is going excellent. So I think we're pretty comfortable. The games we've lost to: Bristol City, Derby, Crystal Palace and Brentford. Brentford obviously up there. Derby mid-table, Bristol City just below us, and Crystal Palace in the playoffs as well. The 4 draws: Stoke, Nottingham Forest, Charlton and Middlesbrough. I think they're all lower half-table teams. Middlesbrough, Stoke, Nottingham Forest. And then we've beaten some big boys this season, so I'm pretty pleased. Let me quickly check how long the episode has been going for. Okay, so we have been going for about 29 minutes now, so I'm just going to call it there. I was going to show you another game, but I won't. What I will do instead is I will do... I'll make this a double episode, so QPR Millwall will be a double episode because it's 2 home games, 2 winnable ones, unless you want to see Leicester. No, that's too close. We'll play these 3 and then I'll come back for QPR Millwall. So I hope you enjoyed that episode, guys. If you did, please make sure you like and subscribe. I know there's only 1 game today. If you're here for the games, which you may be, that will be disappointing, but we will have a double game next time, which will be QPR Millwall. So hopefully 2 winnable games in November. And then we get into a pretty busy run as we enter into December. We've got 6 games in December, not including an FA Cup tie, question mark. Okay, so that's in January, so that's when we'll have our new players come in. I'll continue to search for players during this time, because, you know, there may be someone that we want to sign, and bring them in January. If you did enjoy that, please make sure you like and subscribe, as always. If you have any questions, if you would like to give me some advice, because I appreciate I'm probably not the greatest of Football Manager players, I just enjoy the game, feel free to. I'll quickly show you the finances. They're looking okay. We will make a loss at some point, 51 million. Not great, but we will get TV money. I think we'll maybe be Premiership quality within the next 4 years, maybe. So, you know, we're on course to record a top half finish, which is our game plan for 5 years. So hopefully, we can do well, and we can progress this team on. We can get into the Premier League, and we can start to push on to the higher end Premier League team, which is where Sunderland were trying to be before they got dropped down on these leagues. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.